Hi Flosstube, welcome back to Basic Stitches. I'm Jorden, and I'm on Instagram at LittleStitchGirl94.
And I'm Jami. And I'm Jami, and on Instagram I'm Jami X Stitch. Loki decided to join us.
Oh, and Ben's coming too?
And I'm Ben, your personal healthcare companion.
That's from Big Hero 6. Baymax is your personal healthcare companion. I don't have any finishes this week. We are just going to jump into...
Ben, your personal healthcare companion.
We had all of our questions from last week, and we did a separate video that is just us answering all those questions, and I think I'll put that up Tuesday or Wednesday. So we'll just jump into stitching right here.
Okay.
Did you have any finishes?
That's a rude question. No.
No. Oh, don't
Not
touch.
the tripod. Silly boy.
I didn't either. Oh. He's a monkey.
Okay. So,
Do you want to hop down and play? Okay.
okay.
So, do you have what you stitched on?
Do I? Okay, dog.
Whoa.
I love you, dog. Gotta go. Yeah, I love you, dog. Gotta go. I did. We are apparently really prepared. Sorry, guys.
We just did the video answering the questions, and it ended up long.
Yeah,
So.
and then we have visitors, so.
Yeah.
So I started to join in with Misty, and I went blank.
A lot of people.
I know, there's so many people doing it. Helen
And I'm really
everybody.
behind on Flosstube, so I don't know.
Barbie, pedal pusher. I'm trying to remember all the ladies that were doing the very prairie year sal. And so for February, I started the summer. Loki's licking my toes. You gotta go, puppy. No licking toes. Which is the summer one right here. Sorry, it's in a sheet protector. So I started summer. And that is as far as I have gotten. So the house is pretty much done. I still have to do the door and the roof. And I've done the bird, which it looks weird that the bird's below the house, but
It's like on the ground.
yeah.
Sorry, he's crazy. But he's cute, so I'm just gonna put up with it.
He is cute.
I've been doing the Love to Stitch challenge. I've been doing
You can see the wet position he's in right now. His feet are up.
I don't know how kids bend like they do. I've been doing the Love to Stitch challenge with embroidery.com, but I have been stitching pretty much the minimum 30 minutes a day because after finishing everything in for February to have displayed, I got really burnt out. So I'm hoping that I can pick it up more this week. But I have worked on March. This is the Year of Celebrations by Hands On Design. My back looks awful from doing my lazy daisies, but that's the first lazy daisies I've ever done on these shamrocks. So that was fun, but this is taking a lot longer than it should. Hi. And then
Waiting for the jump. It's gonna happen.
don't jump, okay?
I wanna jump.
No, don't jump.
Yes.
Ah. I wasn't watching. I just heard.
I grabbed him.
Yeah.
And then I've been working on, I don't actually know if I've worked on this since I last showed it. This is the March wordplay from With Thy Needle and Thread, and all I have on it so far is lamb.
I love that color though. What color is that?
Is that early greens? It's a Victorian model.
It's a good green.
And then you have another one. So I'll wait.
We'll just go every other one because you're an entertaining little one.
Yeah.
So I have also been working on Tulip House, hands-on design, chalk for the home. And so I did some more of the green in the roof right here. And then I've started doing all the white and the tulips up on the side. And then I will continue the white, and then it says home. And I need to fill in the roof as well.
It looks good.
I need to keep going. But
This isn't stitchy, but I started working on this hat again because it's been a little while because I had it put away. So
my garbage sack.
I finished a row and I started a new row because I got a fluff ball to put on top. So I'm super excited
Oh,
to put the fluff ball on top.
that's the one that you got when I was with you?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cute.
She didn't know what I was buying.
No, well, like, she just walks by and she's like, I need a floof ball. And I'm like,
Do you though?
what? Yeah, that's, I think what I said is, do you though?
So this will go on the top, and I have a sweater that's like the same darker red color, and I'm just like ready to finish it and wear a cute outfit with it. I realized I had that sweater and I was like, oh, I need to hurry. So that was all of my stitching. Nope, JK. I had a new start.
Okay, well. I just pulled this out to see if I'd done any stitching on it, and I actually have not. It's the Nita Workshop, the Hometown Holidays. But what I did do is I remember last time video, was 2 rows of white short, and I had started on the roof line and everything. I don't know what the heck I was thinking, but I unpicked it one night when I didn't have very much time to stitch, so that next time I go to pick it up, it's ready to go again. So, because I hate if something's got an error in it and I know I have to go back to it.
It's hard to pick it up.
I don't want to pick it up again. So I thought that night I just thought I'm gonna fix that.
So this is a new start. It's just little down here. This is the Epic Pokemon Pattern Generation 1. It's a free pattern on Sprite Stitch by like Servatron or something, but it's got all of the Pokemon on it. And it will be 13 by 23 inches, almost all full coverage.
And you're starting in the bottom corner?
The bottom corner, yep. Because I'm not doing the background color, so it's not going to be completely full coverage. But it's 30 pages, and it's big. And I'm doing it on 20 count fabric, because it's going to be big.
Yeah, I remember when she was getting those.
I've had those patterns for almost 2 years, so
Yeah.
I figured it was time to stitch.
So, something else I stitched on was the March wordplay. I keep trying to say hashtag wordplay sale when I go to say that. I have to think about it. I don't know why. And that's as far as I have gotten. I did have a lion most of the way done in here, but the yellow I had had too much of a green hue to it. Lions don't have, I mean, you know how yellows, some are greenish? I didn't think it did, but it did. I definitely need to pick more of a gold for that. But I've done quite a bit more on it.
It looks good.
I tried to, on these 2 greens right here, this is a green, but it's kind of a brown green and then a green, to make it look more shamrock-ish. To try to give that vine.
It's cute.
Anyway, I like it. For some reason I find the word plays more challenging. Like, you have to change flosses a lot.
Yeah, they have a lot of colors in
Yeah.
a small area.
And I've been trying to, like, when I do my conversions, kind of condense and use less colors. I don't know.
I've done the same. I really like them, but
Oh,
they
so
do
do I.
take a lot longer than you expect them to. I have shown all of my stitching. So.
Okay, I did start my,
Are you going to show it?
no. I did start my shepherd's bush pattern. I did say it was shepherd's bush that goes for the retreat, but I'm not
I need
showing.
to go to Shepherd's Bush and kit mine up because I'm not going to start it until after February because of the I Love to Stitch challenge. But I will be starting it and we
Oh.
both got our copy of the exclusive pattern for the retreat.
And it's very cute.
And I wish I could show everyone because it's so cute, but I think they said it was temporarily exclusive. That after the retreat people could see it. I don't know.
Well,
people
they
can
can
see
see
it,
it, but I don't know if it'll be released or when or if at all.
Yeah,
But
it's cute. I love it.
it's super cute. I am excited to start it. I can't start it though because of the I Love to Stitch challenge. We have to post our progress every day, and where we can't post progress on that one, so it won't be till March, which is like 4 or 5 more days.
Yeah.
3 more days. 4.
Yep.
So anyway, quickly. So I did the poll for the Waxy Moon Designs, the spring house trio, which one I should do next because I had finished this one, the spring.
House. And you had showers and flowers.
Yep, and so I put showers and flowers up, and the winner was the flowers house, this one right here with the trellis on it. And I've just done the windows. And I seriously did that last night watching TV in like an hour or something. I don't know, it wasn't very long. And this is the one I'm jonesing to pick up and stitch. I tell you what, I love these little houses.
Mhm.
And I saw Priscilla is going to do the patriotic
Mania.
houses for Mania. And really, you can start all 3 of them. There'd be 3 starts for Mania. And just remember to use our basic house trio cell hashtag on Instagram.
Ben came back.
Yeah.
He has a cute giggle. Is that all your stitching?
That's all my stitching.
Okay. We had a gift that we.
Oh, I had haul too.
Oh.
You can do gift.
I'll do the gift first. Hey, don't touch
You can't touch that, honey.
Okay.
Do you want to sit on
So
Grandma's
this
lap?
was from Samantha Hughes, and it's Samuela 2929, and
This
she
was
sent
so
it to me, and it got sent back to her. So then she sent it to Mom, and it's so cute. It's so much cuter in person too. It's the apple orchard from Country
I
Cottage
love
Needle
that.
Works.
Look at that barn.
The barn with the red. What is that? Red crab cakes. I
Ooh.
think. It's adorable. So we wanted to
Yeah.
say thank you so much for this. We
Yes,
love it.
We appreciate it, and it's so cute. You have a ratty
Crazy
little
little
boy. Yeah.
When he's almost 3, he'll be 3 in 2 weeks, and he is so full of energy. I didn't bring that. Oh, never mind, JK. I don't know what I'm talking about. I brought this. You can show yours.
No, that's okay. That was pretty.
Okay, this is my haul. Joann's had their President's Day sale. And I'm actually missing like a dozen colors.
Is that all bullshit there?
No, those are just extras I had.
Oh.
But like any of these that have like missing, I left the spot so that I didn't have to rearrange them. But
You're tipping that so much forward that I'm waiting for it to dump.
it's pretty. I love looking at.
You
They'll
drop
get that.
something in every video.
I'll drop it right now while it's closed.
So, while Joann's had the floss sale, I kitted up some other projects. So I did these. This is the spring band sampler. And you can see I had 2 in my stash. And then the winter band sampler. And this, I think, is my favorite of them all.
It's pretty.
And I had some of the colors. And then the summer band sampler. And I had a couple of those as well. And so then I got the rest of the flosses to kit up those. I still need to get the autumn band sampler. And it is in my wish list on 123 Stitch. And I'll throw that in on an order sometime when I get something.
And then we both kitted these up. But
Yeah.
I left mine home.
So I get to show mine. So we decided we both wanted to start the Christmas rules and the Halloween rules. And so I chose a few of my Victorian Moto threads that I love. Oh, sorry. So, you can see, oops,
All twisted.
yeah. Trying to get them all separated a little bit. Anyway, those are the colors that I chose in my Victorian Moto. And you can see, you know, that they go with the pattern really well. But then there was a few other colors I needed besides these. And so I kit those up just with DMC during the Joann sale. And then
You only need one of those purples. You haven't decided which.
I know I haven't decided which, so I'll show them both.
I like that one, the brighter
The
one.
brighter one, which is Purple Night, and then there's Woodland Violet. So,
I'll put that up.
okay, so that's the pattern, obviously. And then there are two different purples, probably the brighter one, and then I have the bright orange. And then the rest of the colors I kitted up with DMC. And so between all those patterns, this is the DMC haul from Joann's. Oh, and then I'm going to do this one. It's the Hats Off to Halloween 2. I'm going to do those two patterns in the same coloring as the rules. So it'll just all go. Because they pretty much are the same colors anyway.
Yeah.
They might be a shade less. Well, okay, so these seem a little bit more vibrant than these. These are like bright pastels. These are like definitely bright. But I'm going to do them all the same. That's why I have it all together right now.
My receipt from Joann's was taller than I am.
Yeah.
And I'm 5'3".
Oh, and I have to say, so Jordan's kids, my little grandkids, are very well behaved kids.
They're good kids.
I mean, you know, Ben's been a monkey right now while we've been
But
filming.
he's 3. But
They're
no,
really
in
well
behaved.
So in the store, we had them in a cart, and then we had another cart for shopping. And Ben kind of, I don't want to sit in the car. I want to walk. I'll hold your hand, and you know, we talked to him to sit in the cart. And I told him, I said, you know, if you're a good kid and you behave, I'll get you a treat.
And I had brought stuff for them to do because I knew it would be a while.
Right.
But
Yeah. And they were playing with Abby and whatever. And so I just told him, if you're a good kid, I'll get, you know, Grandma will buy you a treat at the end and stuff. So Ben's like, okay. And Lacey's like, me too. And I said, yes, you too, you know. So it was so sad. We got to the end, and I go forward to the register, and I had bought a few big things besides all my floss and things. And the kids were still deciding. And it was like the line didn't move forever, and then when it finally moved, we all went to register.
So she went, and then almost immediately I was called, and I was trying to help Lacey decide on what treat she wanted, but the lady was like waving me over.
Because there was
like,
a big line.
Impatiently.
And then Abby was going to buy something, and so I turned around. So I had Ben's treat there to pay. I turn around to get Lacey's item so I can give it to the lady and then get back to her. And Lacey, she's not throwing a fit. She's not having a temper tantrum, anything like that. She is just quietly sitting there in the cart, and she has these big alligator tears just running down her cheeks. And this little face, and she was so heartbroken and so sad. And I'm like, what's wrong? And she's like, I didn't get to pick my treat. And I'm like, oh no. And she had been so good. She's so well behaved.
She's just indecisive, which is how I was as a kid.
Yeah. And so I said, Lacey, Grandma will get you something. You have been a good girl. I'll get you something. And I said, what do you know what it was you wanted? And she's like, a baby bottle pop. You know, the little pops with the powder and stuff.
That's their favorite thing right now.
And so anyway, I said, okay. And the lady at the register was helping me. They had a different rack that had candy. She was going through trying to find one. She's like, oh, I swear I have one here. I'll find one. Because this little girl, she's not, like I said, she's not throwing, you know, some kids would throw this temper tantrum. I want a treat. You said I could have a treat. So, No, she just quietly sitting there crying. It was, oh, I had a moment. It was precious. We got her the baby bottle pop, and instantly that little red crying face went pale
Happy.
white again.
Yeah.
But she's adorable. It was a lot all at once. Because seriously,
really
like,
precious.
every register came open at once. Because they all finished at the same time. So, anyway.
And the line was so long.
Yeah. So they were hurrying people through.
Yeah.
Another thing I'll show real quick that I got at Joann's was this frame. I don't know if you can see that it has like the beadboard, and I thought it was super cute. It's a 5x5, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do the year of celebrations in it. I have a combination of black frames and white frames, so I know this is on a 6x6 Q snap. But I just thought those, when it's done, it'll be what, 4x4 or 3.5 by 3.5.
Yeah.
So I think those will fit just cute in there. Anyway, so I got that. So.
And then is that it?
I have more, but go ahead.
Yeah, we have a
I'll
1,
dig
2,
it out.
3 stitch order that came.
A huge.
It came in a box. So I got some charts. I got March, April, and May that are the Flip It Year with Charms because Betty Eulin sent us as a gift. It was included in February, and I stitched it in like 3 hours. And I love it. And so I need to finish the rest of the set. And I know how I'm finishing them now, so I started getting the rest of that.
Can I look at them?
Yeah.
Sorry, I
And
was
then-
trying to find my stuff.
And then we got fabric, and this isn't even all of the fabric. I have used some, and Grandma took her piece home. So, some of it's Janalyn's.
Those are super cute. I don't have that series.
Some of it's Janalyn's. I got chalkboard. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Black chalkboard Ada. I got French lace. I got the this is just 20 count gray Ada, and that's what I'm doing the Pokemon one on that I started. And then Mom and I got this to split so that we could start the rules. And it is 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha. It's the same one that we're doing the hometown holidays on, but it is 36 by 51 inches, and it is huge, and I really can't wait to like spread it out because I haven't yet. I've left it folded.
Oh, I love how soft this fabric is. And I think that's going to look so good with all the colors because white shows up really good on it, but then colors kind of pop off of the fabric too. And we thought it would be good.
I need to stop and give Janalyn hers, but when she gets better.
I so want to unfold this.
Here, you show yours and then I will.
Okay, so I got 2 things I was super excited about. And I've heard multiple people talk about, oh, don't be Snoopy.
I'm gonna be Snoopy.
Talk about Luminous Fiber Arts, about her fabric and her patterns. Obviously, Misty Purcell is Luminous Fiber Arts, and I wanted to try them. Anyway, I got on her. I was trying to figure out a way to get my address off there, so I got on her Etsy shop, and I was looking at fabrics, and there was a couple, and I thought, oh, those, I like those, and they would be good for patterns to have. You know, you always need just I don't like having a huge fabric stash, even though we just got this pile. I know what
But
it's
we know
for.
what we're using them for.
But I want to have a few things, so I'm be like, oh, that will be perfect on that piece of fabric. So, and it said, leave a note for the buyer on the Etsy shop. And so I did. You can't see that. I felt so stupid when I got this back in the mail. My note, I said, love your Flosstube videos. Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. No. I said, love your Flosstube videos. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, I was
She got
like,
it back and texted me, and she's like, I'm mortified.
I'm like, and she's, what was your comment back? Way to look like a total jerk.
Yeah,
or
way to look
something.
like a total jerk. Don't even know if you love her.
Oh my
Flosstube
gosh.
videos.
Why question mark? Like, so
This is the fabric.
she couldn't wait
I
for me
got-
any longer, so she
I
just,
forgot.
you just hit me.
I forgot that you had those to share. I thought that was it. So I was like, okay, you're done. I'll show it.
And it hit me in the head.
And the fabric's really big.
Here, can I help you?
This could be a backdrop.
We'll just hang it up.
Oops.
So the fabrics I got from Misty.
I didn't drop it. I just hit Mom in the head with it. That's gonna be the new thing.
How do you say this?
Macchiato?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So, I don't pronounce things well. Oh look, you can see the modeling. Isn't that so pretty? Macchiato, 16 count, fat eighth. That's what I got on that one. And it's, oh, I like it. It feels good. This one,
I want to feel it.
oh, I'm like, no, you can't show it.
things.
This, I absolutely love the color, and I cannot wait to figure out what I'm going to put on it. Like, I'm actively looking in my
That's pretty.
stash. This is Snow Days, and it's also a fat eighth. Oh, and it has a little bit more blue than what it's showing up on there, but it is a gray blue.
What about the winter band sampler?
That might be beautiful. This would be pretty probably for the fall. See, I may... No, the winter has a lot of red. I don't know. It might be pretty. Anyway, I'm going to figure out something to put on these, and I will definitely order her fabrics again. If anybody has not ordered from her, I would recommend it. I mean, seriously, I had these in, I don't know, days. I ordered it, and there was President's Day in there, too, so the mail didn't ship, and I still had them super quick. And they're beautiful. Love them. This is my last item.
Okay.
Do you need have the urge to hit me in the head again?
I'll just do it with my hand this time.
I found my unicorn pattern I had been searching for forever. And it's here. And I didn't, well, and I could have bought it previously, but I would have paid like $60, and I refused. That's just personal opinion, dumb. But it's Prairie Schooler Santa's Night. And I'm going to even tell you how much I paid for it. $13. That's a normal price. I went for it, and oh, I was ecstatic. I even texted you immediately, didn't I?
Yep.
I love it. This will be a start this year.
I don't know if it's little ones.
I know, the little ones are just as cute too. Sorry. So, that was the last thing I've got.
He comes in the night while the white flakes around him whirl, and finds the home of each good little boy and girl.
Isn't it cute?
It's very cute.
I have seen people that have stitched it different. I think I'm going to stitch it as is. I like it on
It's
the
a
black.
prairie schooler. You have to.
I know, well, I don't, ironically, I want to say I think it was Priscilla that stitched it on the tan and then did the houses dark.
I like it
But-
on the black fabric because it's
But-
Santa's night.
Yeah, Helen D has just stitched this, I believe. That's where I saw it the first time. And I literally paused her video, and I have a post-it pad next to my stitching spot, and I wrote it down. And I've searched for it ever since. Yeah, I have two others now that are on my wish list. That I'm searching, but I don't know if I'll ever find. Anyway. Okay.
Pattern. Spring houses. Giveaway.
Oh, yes, I used it. I was
For
like,
that.
what are you talking about?
I could have used all my words. I was just waiting for you to.
Clue in to
Yeah.
what you were saying. Okay, so I had bought the electronic version,
And I got the electronic version.
but I held up, this was my other
This
copy.
is the giveaway.
Yep. So, the only disclaimer is I accidentally ripped it with the paper cutter, or the envelope opener. The
'Cause Mom's
plastic bag,
careful.
not the pattern. It is in perfectly
Usable
condition. Yes.
we asked you to ask us a question, and the winner was Lisa Lane.
Congratulations. In the email below,
Send us your physical mailing address.
no, I can't use my
I'll put
words.
the email in the description below. It's basicxstitches@gmail.com.
And then I will get it mailed out to you as soon as I can so that you'll have time to stitch up for spring. They really do stitch up quickly. I thoroughly enjoy them.
She did almost all of spring in one weekend.
Uh-huh.
Do we have anything to give away this week? I'll give away my kids. Just kidding, I really won't, but some days I want.
I don't
We have a lot of artwork on our walls right now.
Yeah, it's causing walls. I don't have anything next to me that I can do. Maybe we'll take a week off and then we'll do a giveaway on our next video.
Yeah. I did have an idea for a question though, so.
Okay, what's that?
What is your unicorn pattern? Since Mom found hers,
Yes.
here's what other people's are.
My next unicorns that I've been searching for, do you want me to tell you mine? Since we usually answer them, is the Prairie Schooler, the months. I'm looking for daffodil which is March and April. I have all the other 10 months. And I plan on starting them, but I don't have those two. And I hope Hoffman releases them.
And I think mine is Lady of the Flag from Marabilia. So, that one was hard to get. They need to do another reprint of those.
Yeah,
I don't think they realized how many people want those
The
patterns.
demand, right?
But I'm not willing to pay so much for it.
No, I'll pay a little more than normal, but I won't go outrageous. I won't. Okay.
And then we will have another video later this week, in the middle of the week, that's going to be answering the questions from last week. And then
A normal video next week.
my Etsy shop is littlestitchgirl.etsy.com, and my Instagram is littlestitchgirl94.
And my Instagram is JamiXStitch.
And then Grandma is on Instagram as GrandmaXStitch, and Janalyn is on Instagram as WeezaXStitch. Also, Grandma's name is DeAnn. I always forget that part because I just call her Grandma.
Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.